guys, it's Megan and welcome back to my channel. So for this video, I thought that I would do a week in my life since I haven't done any video of this in my channel ever. And I have a lot of stuff going on this week, so this is why I decided to do it this week. So right now I just arrived at the barn. It is 8:30 in the morning and we are Monday. It is pouring rain outside and it has been raining for like the past 6 or 7 days straight. So unfortunately my horses are staying inside, and you know that this is not what I like because normally they are always outside, but you know, we gotta do what we're gonna do. And so today I am going to ride Molly. It is Lou's rest day, so I'm not going to ride him. But yeah, we're going to go inside and then we're going to move on with the rest of the day. I'm going to give Molly a little shot. She's waiting for it, right? A little shot of glycerin. And I give her that only when she's inside. And normally around spring, just because she is very easily irritated in her throat, and when she's inside there's a lot more dust obviously than when she's outside, so I need to give her some glycerin just really to make the dust away. I give her around 10 to 30 milliliters depending on how irritated she is. Right? And yeah, I'm very lucky and fortunate because she likes to drink and eat practically everything, so for her it is not, you know, something that she doesn't like and I have to force her. But yeah, and my glycerin is also mixed with some peppermint extract, so it tastes a lot better than what it would normally taste. And I give her with this tool, and yeah, around 10 to 30 milliliters. I think that I'm going to start up with 30 milliliters just to be sure that her throat is cleared out. So bad, was it? Yeah, she wants more. Now that is done, I'm just going to clean everything up. Then I usually prepare all of her stuff before I can even like start to brush her and tack her up. So I'm just going to bring you know, my saddle pad and my brushes and her bridle and everything, so that when she comes in, she doesn't have to wait for me. So I'm going to clean that up and start preparing my stuff. Molly, before I brush her, all dirty. Hey, Miss Molly. Okay, so little change of plan. Molly is having an abscess, and like I knew at some point that this would be coming because every spring and autumn she does that because there's too much mud and she's really sensitive to this. So I'm not going to be able to ride her, and I need to go to Greenhouse pretty quickly so that I can buy her some like pads to put on her feet, just to do a just to roll the feet and then to drain the abscess, because I have one left, but normally it takes like 3 to 4 and sometimes even 5. So I'm going to finish to clean her up, and then I'm going to go quickly to Greenhouse so that I can come back later and do this. But I'm just going to quickly show you like how I know this. Stay here. I don't know if you can notice, but she doesn't really put a lot of weight on her right leg, excuse me. All of the weight is on her left leg, and when I touch at her feet, there's, oh, the lighting is really, really bad. I'm so sorry. But when I touch at her feet, it is really more hot to the right side where she doesn't put any weight than it is on the other leg. So this is why I noticed. And like, obviously it could be a lot more things, but since I know that Molly does that every spring and autumn, like I'm pretty sure it is this, so it's not too bad. And like I prefer her to have this than any other stuff, but yeah, it kind of sucks either way.
Never had much faith in love or miracles. Never wanna put my heart on the line. But swimming in your world is something spiritual. I'm born again every time you spend the night. 'Cause your sex takes me to paradise, and your sex takes me to paradise, and it shows. Yeah, 'cause you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long, for too long. You make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long, for too long.
I just got out of Green Oaks, and these are the pads I use. So they are the Green Line hoof-shaped multi-use pad. So this contains 3 pads, and it is $9.99, so it is not that expensive. So yeah, what I like about that is because you can buy these pads that you need to shape into the horse's hoof, but these pads are already shaped, so for me I think that it is way easier. So yeah, and what you do is you just wrap it around the hoof, and then it drains the abscess. So I bought 2 of these just to make sure that I have enough. So yeah, I'm going to go to my house now to do some work on Molly's cookies, and then I'm going to go back to the barn in the early afternoon. Right now it is 11 o'clock, so excuse the lighting that is very, very bad. I am at my boyfriend's house right now. I've been working on Molly's Cookies website for about an hour and a half now. It's been really, really hard to manage how to connect our PayPal account to our website so that people can actually pay us. But I think that I've just figured it out. I'm going to cross my fingers that it worked out. I just need to wait for like 3 to 5 days so that everything is going to be processed. So yeah, I'm going to cross my fingers that it worked and that we'll be done with this. And yeah, right now I'm going to take a little break, eat something, and when Mike is going to get home, we are going to go to the barn again to see how Molly's doing and to put her pads and stuff like that. So I just finished working at home, so right now I'm heading right to the barn to do Molly's boots. So yeah, when I arrive, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Maybe it helps some of you, maybe some of you know this already, but I'm going to show you how I do it. What I did is that I prepared the duct tape. So you need 2 rows of duct tape. So one that is going to be parallel, and then the other one is going to be horizontal. So I just laid this on the table, and this is just going to be for the precaution of the boot. And then I also prepared my vet wrap and the pads that I just bought. So I already prepared there so that when Molly is going to come, I can do this like all at once. This is what it should looks like really like a little boots, and this should last for about 2 to 3 days depending on Molly actually. Okay, so I don't think that on the video you could probably see what I did. I'll try to do a voiceover just to explain, but I'm going to explain it right now. So what you first do is to put the pad on the right side of the hoof. Then you put like a little gas just to hold it together. After this, you put all of the vet wraps. You try to really like, I don't know how to say that, but it should stay at least 2 to 3 days. So you try to really put a lot of vet wraps. And then after putting the vet wrap, you put the square of duct tape that you did before. And this is like the what is going to protect the boots. And then after that, you just patch all of the holes there might be or things like that. So it is pretty simple and pretty basic, and it's always good to know that because, you know, it can arrive no matter the situation of your paddock. And right, Molly, and if you have a horse like Molly, then you should probably know this. It will cost you a lot less veterinarians that it would probably cost you if you don't know this. So guys, and happy Tuesday. So I am just going to go to the grocery store right now and buy some coffee because I don't have any at home. And it is kind of a late start for me today. Well, it is 7:30, but normally I would go to the barn right now. But there's like 2 reasons. So first one is that it's that time of the month for me. So everything is just like heavier and I don't know, I just don't feel the greatest. And 2, well, Molly have an abscess. So instead of having 2 horses to ride, I'd only have Lou to ride. So it takes a lot less time that it would normally take. So this is why. So right now I'm going to go to the grocery store, and then later on I'm going to bring you guys along with me to the barn.
Well, I run the office and tend the cabins and grounds and do little errands for my mother. The ones she allows I might be capable of doing.
And you go out with friends?
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
Described as a guy who thinks he's flying, is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. Oh no, I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, and no, I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time. I don't want no scrub. The scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
As you just saw, I am working on his side pass. He is like very best when he goes to the right than to the left. So of course I do a lot more to the left just because of this. And I'm working a lot on the left just because every time that he goes this way, since he's best the other way, he like stresses out because he knows he doesn't do it properly. And I just want him to understand that, you know, it's not the end of the world if he doesn't do something like 100% good like the first time or whatever. Like, just the fact that he's trying makes me so happy, and this is what I'm trying to like learn to him, that he doesn't have to be the best at everything for me to be happy, because he has such a big heart, and every time that, you know, he wants to do something, he just wants to please his rider, which is me. And when he doesn't do it like the best that he possibly could, he just stresses out. And this is what I'm working on, just to learn that it's not the end of the world. You know, I'm not going to be mad because he's not the best the first time. So but you know, he's improving so much, and I'm really happy about how he responds to all of the exercises that we are doing, especially like with me not riding properly, but because of my leg injury. I'm really happy about the way that he responds to that, and you know, he managed to do everything nice, considering the fact that I'm not asking it the way I used to. So yeah, I'm really happy about him right now.
Hanging out the